Good morning and welcome back. It has been a minute. Well, obviously, I'm not sitting in the blue Frontier anymore. Sitting in this little Ford Fiesta. I'll explain more about that here in a bit. But yeah, big things coming for the channel. So, just finished up lunch, and I'm gonna get more into what is next. But it is time to go to the gym. We're getting closer to the updates. Hey, so later I'm gonna talk about the dirt bike stuff. If you want to get to that, you can skip forward a little bit, but right now I'm just gonna kind of catch up on what happened. I have been gone for a minute now. So let's kind of just start from where I left off. So, was deployed for all of the majority of the beginning of this year, in the Marine Corps. And when I got back, I had filmed a couple videos. There's a couple dirt bike videos you saw out in North Carolina, and had a shoulder injury that I didn't capture on camera, so that kind of shut off video production there, and that is kind of when the whirlwind started of me getting out of the military. I'd finished my 4 years, and I've recovered shoulders back to good now, but then I pretty much went on a just went dark and traveled a bunch, and I did some recording in and out here and there, but I was mainly focused on just kind of checking out some new stuff and to catch up with old friends that I'd been with throughout the military that are all up and down the East Coast. So I drove all over, and that kind of leads me to why I'm sitting in this 2017 Ford Fiesta ST. Is basically it came down to the money. The truck was just not worth it for how much I was traveling. I have plans to get another truck, so there's plenty of more content with truck stuff to come, especially with the dirt bikes and everything. Fiesta ST, yeah, so traded in the truck, got this little Fiesta so I get good gas mileage and get around. I'm gonna put a bike hitch on the back for the 125 so I can use this comically to get to a track. But currently where I'm living, we've got a van over there that we take to the track with all of our bikes. My other buddy's got a truck, so we all live out here. There's no lack of vehicles or trailers or whatever to get to tracks and stuff, which leads me to bike stuff. So with the bike stuff, here is the current garage situation. This is all brand new to YouTube, but with my transition here, well, I'll get into more of that later, but here is Mark's bike. You've seen this on the channel before. I believe this is a 16 250F. Pretty sure he blew it up, so that's a work in progress right now. Mitch's street bike. I'm going to get a street bike here to ride with him, hopefully in the next few months. But here's the current situation. The YZ is currently up at my grandparents' house, which is in northern Indiana, where I'm going to be pulling the forks to get them done. Because after my crash, I had the only thing that really happened was I blew the forks, and I need to get those taken care of before I get back on the bike. But I've still been riding. I have ridden. I tried to film, but those 2 days really weren't too good with the 14 KX 250F, which is undergoing some maintenance. Basically, what had happened was, I mean, it needs a lot of stuff anyway, but the bead in the tire popped and then ripped out the metal in the actual tire. I think you can see it here. But we got it all taken care of and ripped off, but it was just like a whole thing of wire that got wound around from the actual tire. But this is Mark's 125. I think this has been on the channel as well. Here is Mitch's bike. He's got a 16 as well, I believe. That's another 250F. So we got plenty of Cowies in here. Different plans to come. As far as moto stuff goes, so here's what I'm looking at basically with the channel right now. Basically, what is going to happen here, I hope my lighting is okay. I think it's going to come out decent. So what I'm actually going to do is there's some big plans, including Florida and riding around. But I'm going to change this. So if you are, and here's Blender. This is the cat. Blender the cat. But if you're here for the moto stuff, there's still plenty of moto stuff to come. I'm going to be doing some other type of filming and more vlogs and stuff to keep it interesting and get my videography better, just to make the videos all around better and try and incorporate some more cool different stuff. I know there's been adventures on here. I want to do a lot more adventuring and riding and cliff jumping and just all around, but some big things in the works that I'm not sure I'm not going to put them out there yet, but just some cool traveling things that are going to happen. But I will put out there, Florida is going to happen with probably the 125, and I want to do a big training series and stuff. But right now, I'm just focused on getting, working on my craft, getting better at the videography side of things, and obviously riding as well. So I'm just here to have a good time, but that's what's coming with that. My plan is going to be to release 2 videos a week. If you have anything that you want to see on this channel, go ahead and throw it down in the comments section. But yeah, it's just going to be a good time full of adventures, dirt bike riding, and plenty of things going on here. With that being said, I'm going to end this video here. I really want to thank you if you've been subscribed this whole time, or maybe you're new here. But there's big things to come. Just know you are the OG subscribers who've been here since, what are we at now, like 300 or 300 some subscribers. Not the point. I appreciate every one of you. And like I said, feel free to reach out to me. I'm pretty good about responding, even when I wasn't making videos, of getting back to people if you have questions about certain tracks, whether that be on the coast of North Carolina, or I've been traveling around quite a bit. So here is the car. Here is the Ford Fiesta ST. Some stuff to come with that, hopefully with some content and whatnot. I got a buddy who's got a bunch of cool cars, and I'm going to try and do some collaborations with him. I'm actually going to try and do, with the 2 videos a week, a moto video and then a regular video of an adventure of something else. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. Not sure how it's going to end up, but bear with me, and I promise it's going to be a good time and get better. But that being said, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Click subscribe, notification if you haven't already, if you want to stay around for the adventure. But if you have just stopped by for this one time and you never get to watch another one of my videos again, I appreciate you for stopping by and giving it a chance. Have a good one. But would you look at this sunset? That is beautiful.